Yeah, well, actually, that's kind of like the fun part of building something like this is the challenges that you face and how you overcome them, right? So first of all is the weather, right? Sometimes at Burning Man, you can get rain, maybe just an hour, right, of rain. You should have a lot of dust. And this is a very refined dust that has a lot of salt in it. This used to be the bedrock of the sea. No, and somehow the tectonic plates kind of like push this into up into the mountains, right? But there's a lot of salt. So dust, salt, and humidity is kind of like the killer, as we all know, of electronics. So that's kind of like the main challenge is because everything breaks. You see like all this equipment as a week passes, right? Every day passes, something fails. So we have to have spare everything, right? Spare controllers, spare computers, spare lights, lasers, everything, right? Amplifiers. And we're just swapping them as we go. That's one of the challenges. The other challenge is that you have basically a 22-ton stage that you have to move, right? And the implications of moving that from mechanical challenges to calculate the forces when you hit the brake, and because everything multiplies when you stop, you have a sudden stop, an emergency stop, things can break, right? So you have this big line arrays, DMB line arrays, which I love that brand. And we have this great audio engineer called Chucho. Here he represents DMB in Mexico. And we spend a lot of time tuning that system. So as you said, it sounds amazing, but it's heavy. It's heavy. So you usually see these big equipments hanging statically, right? But you don't see them moving. So that's like a big challenge. As you can see in the video right now, everybody's like chasing the truck as they bike along, right? So we're just moving from one location to another location. And John Blomqvist, who's playing right now, is starting his set. So that's basically the challenge, right? To cramp everything into one mobile, self-sufficient stage that moves. And then the weather is like very harsh. Yeah, you have dust storms that you can not see like your hand in front of you, right? And this could happen like in the middle of the show. And it has happened, right? There's like quite a few videos out there where like the performer or whoever is playing suddenly, I mean, just keeps playing, but he doesn't see anybody, right? So it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Like the challenge, right? Is what makes it exciting. Because if it was easy, it's not fun.